How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this video is going to be the best goalies to buy April edition. Again, the months just keep flying by, and the best goalie videos keep flying by. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. Please make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, and let's hop into this goalie video now. We are starting off with 88 overall Robin Lehner. And why am I talking about 88 Robin Lehner and not 90 Robin Lehner? Well, I like his abilities a lot more. It's a 2 overall difference, so it's not significant really enough for it to be a huge deal. And I think the abilities he has here are a lot better than the 90 overall version, and that makes a huge difference. So Robin Lehner, 6'4", 250 pounds. All right, he's got silver post-to-post as well, which is really solid for a 6'4" goalie. I will say, though, that I don't think that post-to-post is as effective this year, but it's still pretty good. It's still better than most goalie abilities, I would say. And he also, so post-to-post, of course, is advanced boost in reaction time, recovery, and save ability when going post-to-post. 5 ability points it costs. But then gold butterfly effect. That is what I really like about this card. The gold butterfly effect is awesome. 47 aggression as well. The aggression is incredibly low on him. So I really enjoy just the aggression being that low. And I played against Lehner very recently, I think in a few games here, and he just stonewalls me, makes ridiculous pad saves. Stuff that you won't really believe, honestly, unless I show you, which unfortunately I don't have the clips of, but it is absolutely remarkable. So the first goalie on this list today is the 88 Robin Lehner, and again, he goes for a reasonable price. He's only going for around $39K, so that's on Xbox, and I'm sure it's a little bit cheaper or potentially a little bit more on other consoles. But let's move on to the next goalie, guys. Next up, we got Talon Boyko, 88 overall edition, and really, I don't think this guy needs an introduction. He is 6'7", 200 pounds. That is absolutely crazy. 6'7", 200 pounds, 56 aggression. So the abilities are not amazing. That's what I will say. Sponge, advanced at making redirect controlled saves, and more likely to attempt to cover the puck. And then he also has extra padding, which is advanced save ability and reaction time when facing slap shots. So if you really want, I mean, probably you'd want to activate extra padding. It only costs 1 ability point. It's really not important at all. Like, you're not going to lose so many abilities just because you activate this. So for me, I think the Talon Boyko, 56 aggression, 6'7", 200 pounds. He's just so big in net. The only thing about him is I feel like at times he does kind of let some squeaky ones in. At least his 86 over, or 85 did. What was it? It is 85. Yeah, his 85 kind of let a few in that were a little bit questionable, to say the least. But regardless, though, I think he's still a very solid goaltender. So let's move on to the next goaltender here, guys. Up, we got Mikokoski, 92 overall. Another guy that's 6'7", 200+ pounds. All right, so we got that buzzing and gladiator synergy. Again, synergies, they don't matter for goalies. They don't impact their stats. However, he's got silver abilities of no timer, which is advanced save ability and reaction time when facing one-timers. So if you're someone that's prone to giving up a lot of one-timer goals, I mean, he could definitely be a guy that certainly can help you. He also has silver dialed in. Dialed in really is an ability that I don't recommend activating. Again, it's an ability where if you give up a lot of shots, maybe it can really help. But again, like, are you trying to give up shots for his ability to activate? I mean, that's kind of a weird mentality. But 94 speed, only 50 aggression as well on him. So that's really encouraging as well to see the aggression being very low as well. So 92 Mikokoski. I know people have used this card a lot in years past and this year as well. I think he has like another card that's a little bit lower overall, 84 Koski. I know people were using this card for quite some time here as well. The silver butterfly effect. This is a sick card too. So if you really don't want to potentially put up a lot of coins for that 92 Koski, and 84 could certainly be a good one for you guys. Right now, it's not up on the auction house. I mean, the auction house is completely dead on Xbox right now, but you know, they'll pop up at some point regardless. But 92 Koskinen for sure is a guy that I'd recommend to you guys. I think he's an excellent card, and that's really all I can say about him. Let's move on to the next goalie right now. Next goalie is none other than Jacob Markstrom, 90 overall primetime edition, 6'6", 207 wingman, and heart and soul as the synergies. His abilities got silver butterfly effect, advanced goalie reflexes when dropping and making low saves in butterfly, and finally gold post to post on a goalie that's 6'6" or above. I mean, you really don't see that often. I believe in NHL 22, I don't think there was anyone that was 6'5" or above that had gold post to post. So it's pretty interesting to see that. 94 aggression, though. Now, that is what could be a little bit psychotic with him, potentially. Right? I mean, it doesn't mean he's going to be 100% a maniac out there just running out the puck, but 94 aggression makes you think. It really does make you think, but this card in general is very good. Any Markstrom card to me is very good. He just plays really well in game. Every time I play against Markstrom, it's always a battle. He makes so many desperation saves, and he leaves you scratching your head for sure, wondering, I don't understand how to score on this guy. He's so good. So Jacob Markstrom for sure, 94 aggression. I mean, all the stats are very, very high for the most part. I mean, a 90 overall goaltender. And Markstrom is just the guy that you want probably in net for the most part. All right, let's move on to the next goalie now. We got Kristers Gudlevskis. There you go, 6'4", 214 pounds. He's got a bunch of different synergy options here, but fly the zone, wingman, distributor, and workhorse. Got a bunch of different ability options here as well. He's got that silver sponge, advanced at making redirect controlled saves and more likely to attempt to cover the puck. He also got silver light work. No goalies that I mentioned today so far have light work. Light work's a pretty decent one. If you feel like you get up a lot of just clean shots, it could help for sure, like wrist shots. Silver all or nothing. Now, this is an ability that I really don't think matters at all unless you're controlling him as a human goalie. It doesn't really matter much. I mean, advanced range, accuracy, and recovery when poke checking. Again, like maybe it could help, but I really wouldn't expect it to do much. But then goal butterfly effect. Again, that's the key. Goal butterfly effect. Exceptional reflexes when dropping and making low saves in butterfly. Only 4 ability points, so not too crazy, but 59 aggression on him as well, so that can really help. Just the aggression being that low. And again, goal butterfly effect, I mentioned it nonstop. It is just so effective in helping you have your goalies make all these key saves, really. I mean, all the stats are 90 plus except for the stick high, the positioning, the rebound control, and that's it. Everything is 90 plus. So it's a really excellent card. I like this Gudlevskis card. I play against him still a lot, and he makes a lot of awesome saves. So he's, to me, one of the better goalies still out there. Right? Let's move on to the next goalie now. Next up, we got team of the season, Jake Ottinger. He's 6'5", 220 pounds, lefty. Not that it really matters. Most goalies are lefty. But anyway, he has every synergy in the game pretty much. I don't really think I need to mention it. Pretty much every synergy you can have activated, and it's 3 times to it, so that's really nice as well. And he's got a ton of abilities. But I can say about Ottinger, I used his 85 overall for a while, and he was exceptional for me. Very good. 85 overall, right? So he has 69 aggression, and now he's all these extra goalie abilities. So he's got silver dialed in, advanced boost and reaction time, as I mentioned, dialed in. Don't really use it. I don't think it's important. Silver contortionist as well. Advanced save range, recovery, and save ability while in spread V or against momentum. Contortionist is fine. I mean, I'm not crazy about it. It's a fairly okay ability. Then you got Sponge, which is advanced at making redirect controlled saves and more likely to attempt to cover the puck. Whatever as well. Not that crazy. It's nice. Butterfly effect, as I mentioned. I mean, you probably should activate it on Ottinger. Again, for only 2 ability points as well. I think Butterfly effect's the best goalie ability in NHL 23. I just really, truly believe that. And then you got Silver No Timer as well, advanced save ability, and reaction time when facing one-timers, and finally, Gold Post-to-Post. So if you really were to activate a lot of abilities on this guy, I'd probably go with the No Timer and Butterfly effect. If you really want to get crazy, you could activate Butterfly effect, No Timer, and Goal Post-to-Post, but 10 ability points is pretty psychotic, especially considering I feel like goalies, for the most part, do move Post-to-Post better this year than past years, so every stat is all in the 90s except for his aggression, which is really what you want, I would say. So there you go. Jake Ottinger is an amazing goaltender. And I know he costs a lot, though. That's the one thing about him. But let's move on to the final goalie of the video now, guys. Last but not least, we got Matt Sogar, guys. Matt Sogar, 6'7", 199 pounds here. All right, this is an excellent card. So he's got Thief and Buzzing. He's got well-rounded and protector, but his abilities, you got Silver No Timer, advanced save ability and reaction time when facing one-timers. That can be pretty helpful on him. Silver Light Work, though, as well. So he's got amazing abilities, too, just to go along with the fact that he's 6'7", so that's really nice. All right, then he also has All or Nothing. They love giving All or Nothing to these goalies, I notice. But yeah, don't use that. Gold Butterfly effect on him, though. That's something you probably want to activate. Again, 4 ability points, 6'7" goalie, 94 aggression. Again, that's a little bit, maybe of a wild card. That could be a little bit tricky. We'll see how that really works on him. But regardless, I think it's still going to be very effective on him. It doesn't matter. Again, every stat's in the 90s except for 94 aggression, 96 speed on him too, though, so he should be moving pretty well out there. And to me, he's got to be one of the better goalies here. If I really had to say the best goalie, though, guys, out of all the goalies that I've mentioned, I would say probably for the most part, it's still Markstrom, right? I still think Markstrom's the go-to guy. So, I mean, it all just depends, all right? It all depends what you're looking for, though, guys, all right? But that's the goalies for me for today, all right? All right, guys, thanks so much for watching the video. I appreciate it. Again, I mentioned it earlier in the video. If you do enjoy the video, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're not already. We're getting close to 30,000 subs. Appreciate all the support, as always. Let me know who you think the best goalie is in hot right now. I'm curious. As always, I will see you guys in the next video.